Welcome to Spartan News. Today it is going to be a high of 22 and a low of 0.
Make sure you wear your coat.
Now back to the studio with Trinity and Camden.
Thank you, Troy. It is a good morning to be back.
I hope everyone enjoyed their snow days. Now, on to Mr. Romo for some COVID information.
Good morning, Spartans, and welcome to this fantastic Friday. Hey, just a reminder, COVID's still a thing. We want to make sure we're keeping our distance from others whenever possible. We want to reduce our time with others to less than 15 minutes. That 6 feet is still a factor. Unfortunately, even though there have been some changes for the general public, our quarantine and isolation timeline is still 10 days. So the health department is still making sure that people stay out of school for 10 days. And we don't want that. We want you here, we want you learning, we want you having great times while you're at school. So please make sure you're keeping your distance from everybody and enjoy your Friday. And if I don't see you, have a happy and safe weekend.
Thank you, Mr. Romo. It is very good to be updated.
Now, on to Ray with a boys basketball recap, starting with the JV.
The Sparta JV boys basketball team tamed the Grant Tigers last night 56-54. The Spartans started the game out hot as they took a commanding 31-21 lead at the half, but came out cold in the second as the Tigers charged back and took a 2-point lead with the 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. But not for long. The Spartans fought back and ended up knocking down 4 clutch free throws to go up 56-54 and won the game. It was definitely not one of our prettiest games we played this season, Coach Leach said, but I'm proud of how the team responded to the adversity, stuck together, and pulled out the dub. Leading the Spartans in the scoring was freshman Grady Busen with 16 points, freshman Landon Reister with 15 points, and sophomore Nick Gordon with 13 points. Spartans look to improve their record to 6-0 on the season as they enter into the conference play.
Sounds great, Ray.
Congrats, JV. Now let's check out how the varsity did with Deshaun.
Heard you guys had a game on Tuesday against Grant. How'd you do?
We won by 2 points. Came out really rough the first half, but we got it together. We were only down 5 at the end of the third, and then we kept chipping away, and we won.
All right.
You have anything to say, Carter?
That's amazing. Congratulations to both teams.
Let's check out how our last boys basketball team, the freshmen.
The freshman boys team enjoyed a solid win over the Grant Tigers on Tuesday, 57-24. The Spartans came out flat in the first quarter with a 11-10 lead, then took off from there. Grant didn't score in the second quarter, while Spartans Isaiah DeCover put up 14 and Levi Eisenhoff added 8. The starters didn't see the court in the second half while the bench went to work. The bench outscored the Tigers in the second half. Camden Clark with 7, Ryan Looney with 5, and Ricky Bergman, coming off an injury, put up 8. The Spartans outscored their opponents 194-109 in the first 4 games of the season. This is a very defense-minded team, Coach Cooper explained. They take pride in not allowing their man to score and would rather get a steal over a bucket. Aiden DeVere led the defense and distributed the ball well Tuesday to help the teammates get open looks. DeCover led the Spartans at Grant with 17. Good work.
So it turns out we have a clean sweep over Grant.
Congrats, boys basketball. Now on to D Nice with some rugby information.
Hey guys, boys, if you're interested in rugby, the coolest sport around, go to practice. So, Sundays here in our high school gym from 2:30 to 4. All you gotta do is show up and play. Coolest sport ever.
Thanks, D-Nice, for the information on rugby.
Now, Hunter has prepared a Spartan spotlight for us. Let's take a look at that.
Good morning, Spartans. Today I'm here with Alex Vanderwolp, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about why he is this week's Spartan Spotlight. So Alex, tell me a little bit about football and how long you've been doing it.
So I've been in football since I was like 5 years old. I started with flag football. I had no clue what I was doing at 5. But so I was just like running in circles, but then I stopped in a couple years and I started back up when I was like 8, and I really enjoyed it ever since. So then I just love my coaching, my everything in football.
What position do you play in football?
I played defensive tackle and offensive.
What grade level did you start really getting, what would you say, heavy into football? Like,
I would say about 5th grade is when I started really loving the sport.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And then I know that you guys have had just an amazing couple of years here at Sparta with football. I mean, you guys made it to the playoffs this year. Did you guys make it to the playoffs last year? I don't remember.
Last year everyone did it. It was kind of like a free year because of COVID.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. Then I know you also play some basketball too. Tell me a little bit about basketball.
Yeah, so I started that actually younger. I started that when I was like 3, and I started getting like heavy into it when I was like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And like I was always the biggest guy on the court, so like I remember when I was like in my youth days, they used to just pass in, boom, boom. I might have missed it like 4 times, but still I was but yeah.
What position are you playing basketball?
I play center.
What are you looking forward to most this year when it comes to sports? I know that football's over, obviously, but what are you looking forward to in basketball? What's your goals?
Goal, district championship.
Awesome.
District and conference championship. That's our goal.
Yeah, do you guys think you got a good shot this year?
I think if we stay to it, we do.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. And then also, a lot of people describe you as a leader, and I'm going to have to agree with that. You know, I know that you spend a lot of your time helping out with the Rocket League. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I referee Rocket football. So I do that on Saturdays in the fall, and I just really enjoy the kids, and like they just like make me happy reffing them, and
yeah,
I just enjoy it.
How long have you been doing that?
I've been doing that since I was in 8th grade.
Oh yeah, awesome.
8th grade, so.
Yeah, awesome. And then I know you do a little bit of humping on the side too. Yep. Yeah, awesome.
That's actually why I'm going into into college for that next year. So like MLB, minor league system. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah. How long have you been doing humping?
Since I was in 7th grade.
7th grade. Yeah. Awesome. So when it comes to like becoming bigger and better at humping, you know, what does that take? Does it look like it's a 2-year degree? Is it a 4-year degree? Or is it just something like a year?
So it's actually like you have to go to this 8-week course in Daytona, Florida, and you take a lot of tests, a lot of classroom, and a lot of like clinics, like on-field clinics. And
you know, I just gotta say, so many of your peers see you as a really great leader, and they see you as just a very positive athlete, and they're always so excited to see you out in the field. And I just gotta say, just keep it up, and we all think that you're doing a great job. And thank you for being a great representation of Sparta.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you guys, and this has been Alex Vanderwilp.
Thank you guys.
Alrighty, I'm here with Logan Vandermark, and today we're going to be talking about Alex Vanderwilp. So in your opinion, what makes Alex a good leader on the team as well as just as a friend?
He can always lighten up the mood, whenever it's down, he can always be himself or just make a joke and just get everyone laughing, so that's always a good trait to have.
Yeah, for sure. And then in your opinion, what makes Alex this week's Spartan Spotlight?
He just stands out by the way he carries himself. He's just a great friend, a funny guy, and like I said, he can always just lighten up the mood. He carries a good amount of leadership on his shoulders, and he knows that, and he does a good job with it.
And then does Alex represent Sparta in a positive way?
Yeah. Sometimes he can mess around and have some fun, but he's always doing good and trying his best at things, doing good in school, so I'd say he deserves it.
Yeah, for sure. All right, thank you, Logan.
We could not be more proud of our Spartan Spotlight.
Good work, Big Al. Now, Serbs, what hot news do you have for us today?
Thank you, Camden. Welcome to Hot News. It's been freezing cold out lately, Spartans. 9 and 10 News says it's time for some ice fishing up north. They encourage fishers to go up to Houghton Lake. So bundle up, bring something warm, and watch out for pressure cracks. Stay safe and have a great weekend, Spartans. Now back to you, Trinity.
Thanks, Serbs.
Now, on to Kobe and Scooney for a term of the day.
What's up, boys? What does anachronistic mean?
So it's like when you're walking on the beach, you see the little crabs walk around in the sand.
No, it's not it.
How you doing, Jakey D? Pretty good, you? I'm doing great. Can you tell us what anachronistic means?
Anachronistic, I'm gonna go, that has something to do with being loud or obnoxious.
Close one, Jakey D. No. That's not right. Oh, dang.
I'm here with Deanna's child, Thomas Postal. Thomas, what does the word anachronistic mean?
Anachronistic, yep. It's when you and your boys are playing Fortnite at 3 in the morning and Colby Van Luis decides not to drop a Medi Betty for your boy Scoon over here, and then we all end up dying.
I'm here with Mr. Morris. What up, dog? What up, dog? What does the word anachronistic mean?
Oh, I knew this one. Anachronistic means like to be out of date, of a time trial like portrayed. So like Mr. Burrow's anachronistic because he acts like he's 20, but he's actually like 52. So, pretty good one.
Thanks, Colby and Scooney. One last thing before we sign off. There will be an open gym for anyone interested in boys JV and varsity lacrosse this Sunday at 3:30 to 5 p.m. at Kennewa Hills High School. You will want to enter on the west side of the high school and drive around the back behind the gym.
Please bring any equipment you have. If you don't have any, we have spare. Parents and players are welcome, and coaches will be there to answer any questions. Let's end the news today with a funny Friday and a quote of the day. Have a great day, Spartans.
Hey guys, D-Nice here.
KP.
Woohoo! We got a funny Friday for ya. So, did you hear, KP? Romo is thinking about opening a ski resort.
Really?
Yeah, but I warned him not to, because it's a slippery slope. Ah! Have a good weekend!
See ya!
It isn't where you came from.
It's where you're going that counts. Ella Fitzgerald.